Alright, so as always the tournament was too late for me and I couldn't catch up. And I haven't watched it yet. Obviously I know the results of the tournament, but I haven't watched it yet. And I decided, you know what? I haven't cast a game in a while. Let's see if I can have some fun casting this one. Because I guess it's gonna be a good one. Louis against Beasty, it's tends to be like a classic nowadays. Like everyone is so excited when they see Louis, just because of how different playstyles these players have. And you know, we have a few games here with these players, and I think they're gonna be really good, really good. So Beastie already opening up with the dog. With Louis, actually not going for the dog. That's pretty interesting. There's a thing that the Ayyubids do in whenever there is a hybrid map, that they tend to go for the fast A-Jab. This one here. Now the problem with this one is that you do A-Jab faster, so you end up getting to the next age, and so that you can build a ship or whatever. In theory, that works really well, but your economy is really bad. Like your economy is really bad when you age up like that. It's just not gonna support the military ships that you need to, you know, just to protect the pond. So not surprised Louis hasn't gone for the water, but he's actually going for the culture wing advance. That's crazy. That's really crazy. And now he's going for the water. So he's basically having a standard opening. He's giving up on water to age up faster. Extremely fast, actually, because even with going with water, you should be aging up before the Japanese. With the Ayyubids, with this kind of age up, but that's really interesting, to be honest. Like waiting for the age up and then go for the dog, because in this map, like, yeah, the water is really important. It's not the I wouldn't say it's the end of the world if you don't have it, but it's definitely, it's not the best situation, but it's still doable in this map. There's still plenty of resources here that you can grab, but definitely you don't want to lose the water. So I suspect we're gonna see a lot of fishing ships. I mean military ships just going here and there, battering each other. Not my favorite, to be honest. Let me know what you think about the water maps. I don't tend to like water maps a lot. I feel like the units are like very straightforward, like just the dough, the sprinkle ship, the arrow ship, and the demo ship. And this one is really interesting, right? But you get in on the H4. The only game where I saw on water that was actually very interesting, I don't remember which one was it. It was with demo. And I don't remember the opponent. I don't know if it was B. But it was a crazy game where it was in, I think it was Archipelago. And they just went for a long game on the water. And you see like crazy battleships though. Hello though. Alright. And that's one of the few games that I remember that I actually like. And we see a little bit of trouble here. Louis not going for the water. Not going to gather those fish, and actually aging up faster and getting the dough really fast. It's gonna put Beastie in a really tough situation. Because normally it's the Japanese who has the advantage, because they can just stop you from getting more military ships. But by the time the Shinobi comes, there are already 2 military ships out there. And I guess Louis is just prioritizing getting those ships out before, you know, before getting any fishing ships, right? And it's really interesting. I never thought about it. And I don't know if it's only an Ayyubid thing because they age up so fast. With other civilizations, maybe the age up is not that fast, just because of this cultural wing advance. But it's working so far for him. And it's slow but steady. He's taking down the dog. It's gonna be really annoying. And now a sprinkle ship comes, and now he has the 2 ships that he needs to deal with anything that comes out of here. If it's demo ship, you have the arrow ship. If it's arrow ship, you have the sprinkle ship. So you are pretty good. Has a demo ship. Oh my god. Beasty going for another dog now, but he's behind on military. He will need maybe another dog to catch up, and Louis just going for the second dog as well. I'm gonna try to match up Beasty. Trying to get the demo ship. Let's see if he will be lucky enough. I'm gonna be careful not to... If we'll kill react on time? Not really, but the demo ship doesn't quite take down the sprinkler ship, so he can just go back and repair it. Beasty gonna get another sprinkle ship. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the income per minute. Not much happening in the base yet. There is an archery range though, so probably gonna see a desert raider out there. It's gonna be archers, alright. So it's gonna be archers, gonna be dealing with those shinobis. Very weak against archers. A couple of them should be enough to secure the dog, but the shinobi will arrive on time. Actually, there's another one here, so one dog already disabled. But he has another one here. Going for another dog in the south. Shinobi already there. Gonna be sabotaging this one as well. But he does have 3 military ships here, so... he's pretty safe. Even if the shinobi comes with those shenanigans, you can still save your ass, right? Pretty much. I wonder if Beast is gonna react to these archers. I don't know if he saw them already. He doesn't know about the archery range yet. He doesn't know about it. Looks like Louis tries to take down this sprinkle ships. Let's see what happens here. They're almost in similar positions here, except there is not an arrow ship. Never mind, there is an arrow ship here. It's so hard to distinguish. They do look the same. Looks like Beast is just gonna go with shinobis and take down the archers with them. Managed to take down quite a few archers here, which we didn't say because we were focusing on the water, unfortunately. Shinobi gonna come once again. But looks like Shinobi may be going down. But yeah, he doesn't sabotage the dog. That's unfortunate for Beasty. Alright, so looks like both players will be deciding to invest more on the water. It's kind of like a delicate situation because you don't really know like when you should go Castle Age. I mean, usually when you win a fight and you already take control of the water, then you can go. But at the same time, you don't want to overproduce ships and get baited, and then the opponent is like trying to go Castle Age, and then you get those maybe those Mon Samurais in your room. Wow, what am I saying? University really affecting my my brain these days. It's like every day waking up 6:30 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. going back home 5 something p.m. go work. This is not an easy time for sure. Not an easy time. Looks like Shinobi gonna be doing work here. But at the same time, Louis will try to take down the fishing ships that Beasty has. A couple of demo ships already takes down another ship. Looks like 2 left, and looks like he will take them out. He will take them out. Still another demo ship coming for Louis. He doesn't have the demo ships to quite finish it yet, so Beasty will get away with this for now. Just single ship single ship for now. Try to snipe the demo ship. At the same time, you also need to be super careful about those shinobis. That's why Louis needs to constantly, you know, invest in archers, and that's the beauty of going for that shinobi landmark. It's like you force your opponent to not only be distracted. That's not a villager. Not only be distracted, but you force him to deal with this. Like, obviously the best way to deal with this is archers. So it's costing Louis quite a bit, and so far Beasty has the economic advantage and managed to take down quite a few ships from Louis. The problem with this is that he only has one dock left, and that's it. This is the last one. This is the last one. Alright, so more shinobis coming. At this point, these guys can take down the whole thing if they want it. And they do pretty good against the damage to those buildings. Is really good. But it's gonna be focusing on this one. Gonna be careful with those ships. And looks like Beasty's forced to keep making those military units. He does put the sprinkle in placement. That's the beauty of the Japanese, you know. Just getting that free stone, you can get a sprinkle in placement here. Which is really nice. Always really nice. Looks like Louis planning to go to Castle Age already. Having a tower here just in case he doesn't want to build more archers, apparently. May not pay off later on. If the opponent goes castle and goes for knights, and what do you do with like 10 archers of this? It's like 4 docks coming. Looks like Louis got the water now. And Beasty's just gonna, you know, just try to delay it as much as he can with the sprinkle in placement. The arrow sling placement. It's really bad that you never know when there is an arrow in placement here, just because they always have the outpost that they shoot. No matter if you have it or not, they always have it. Demo ship out. Is gonna do something. Managed to take down one ship, but there's still plenty of them left. Demo ship should be ready to take down the dock. Managed to do significant damage, and now Beasty is losing the water. But he is going to Castle Age. Now Louis is not so far from Castle Age. Just need like 1 minute to age up. But he's gonna be having the water. So the question is how Louis is gonna deal with those Mount Samurai. Man, they did really hit so hard. They really hit so hard. And floating gate are already there. Looks like still some time for Louis to react. He's gonna like a little wall here, and you're fine with that. The deal with that you don't need now, but at least for raids, we already have the tower here, so it's like he's gonna go for the actually military wing reinforcement in the Castle Age. That's something I haven't seen before. We usually see it in the Feudal Age, because you want to get a nice tempo with that unit out. And on the Imperial Age, because they give you 7 raiders. On the Castle Age, we almost don't see it. Like, I wonder if it's actually a really good choice now that I think about it. Like, the opponent is gonna go for knights, and you're already having the camels for debuff. All right, so you're gonna get 3 of them every time, and looks like they're gonna arrive on time when Beasty goes with the Mount Samurai. It's like I already have the answer for this. You know, he spec Mount Samurai, he goes for the Desert Raider, going for the economic. For the economic wing, it should be really risky. It should be really risky. Like maybe a little bit too greedy in this case, especially because the opponent's already in the Castle Age. Relics start being gathered. Beasty already having one. Leaving there at the front door. And the first Mount Samurai will arrive. Looks like it's gonna be 35 seconds until the Desert Raiders arrive. And that should be enough numbers to deal with the Mount Samurai. I don't know if the Desert Raiders, they already come with a veterancy or you need to upgrade them from here. I guess you need to upgrade them, right? They're not gonna give you the veteran ones. Yeah, it's not, it doesn't say it will, so you need to upgrade those. And once they are upgraded, they should be okay. They should be fine for now. And just one Mount Samurai, not gonna be able to do much. Beasty should be focusing on the relic so far. I don't think he... Like, it's not like you're having a super good timing and you're gonna do so much damage here, right? So maybe he's just trying to get some time to get some relics. Because those are Desert Raiders, so like... I don't know if he expected that to go, like, for Louis to go so many Desert Raiders. And it's actually working out. He's gonna get the veteran upgrade soon. And these guys are gonna go from 13 damage. Let's see how much damage they will go. This guy's already having like 24 damage. Oh my god. And it looks like Beasty will try to make these Castle Age worth as much as possible, but he cannot take down a single villager, unfortunately. And looks like Louis will actually push Beasty out of the boar and out of the berries here. Significant food resource that he needs at this moment because he doesn't have the water. It's gonna be really tricky. Louis very famous for those walls. It's always like walling everywhere. I don't know who walls more. Is it Louis or is it Valdemar? I really don't know. I really have no idea who walls more. I mean, Waldemar, they call him Waldemar for a reason. But Louis doesn't get behind. Like, he really spent a lot of those walls. And another thing that I noticed he does is like he just plays very, very, very defensively whenever he has a disadvantage. And it's like it's gonna pay off for now. There's a lot of Desert Raiders and more coming. Already 12 out there. I wonder when he's gonna get that. We should be like a loading bar here, like to see when the next batch of Desert Raiders are coming. That was a Shinto priest, unfortunately. Beasty, even though he had the advantage of going for the Castle Age first, still getting 2 relics so far. So far, only 2 relics. You haven't been able to get more. At least you want to get 3 if you manage to get to Castle Age faster. Especially if you guys have the Mount Samurai, you should be able to have the map control. But for some reason, Beasty wasn't able to get those relics. So Louis has been sniping those Shinto priests. That's the most likely what happened. And a couple of rams already here, actually, taking down the dog. It's gonna be taking down 3 more. Unfortunately, Louis is walling everywhere. Look at this. 3 units, my friend. 3 units. And now you can only spend your resources on Camel Lancers or whatever unit you want. And these 3 Desert Raiders, they're not a bad unit, especially when your opponent has Mount Samurai. Like, BC now is going Horseman, which is the right choice. He needs plenty of Horsemen to deal with those Desert Raiders. They do not bad. They don't do quite bad. So far, Louis not getting ahead on the relic count, still 0. He has the monastery, already queue up 1 dervish. Possibly gonna get 2 relics. I don't know where is the 3rd one. Is there a 3rd? Is there like a 5 relics here in this map? Looks like there's only 4, right? Yeah, apparently there's only 4 relics. It's like BC will try to breaking. And definitely if you take down the dogs, this is not the ruse where you can just fish in the middle of nowhere and send your food by AliExpress or something. And Ram is just gonna be doing quite some damage here. But never mind, it's just gonna get sniped. Pakla take down a couple of villagers. Oh my god, unfortunately the berries are in the range of those springle ships. They're gonna be denying even more food. Like Beasty already finished with the food here. But after these berries are done and you only have these deer left, at least in your side of the map, and look at... Oh my god, look at this. Those desert raiders! And all of them are free! I mean, most of them are free maybe, but... Looks like Louis is not investing on desert raiders, it's just purely camel lancers. Already having 82 economic units. And both of them doing very good with raiding. So they lose the equal amount of villagers. But Louis has the fishing ships. A big engagement here. Let's see how these desert raiders will deal against those Mount Samurai and archers. Archers in general should be pretty good against these grey guys. And crossbows are gonna be taking down the front line pretty soon. At the same time, Archer is gonna be taking down quite a lot of villagers here. Looks like Beasty doing a very nice raid at the same time. Unfortunately, because of that raid, looks like he's gonna lose the fight here. The front line is done. And Beast is just gonna be running away with this. He got some value here, but not enough value to catch up with Louis' economy for the moment. Now, the good thing about Japanese is a farm sieve, you know. The bad thing is you didn't go for the courier storehouse, so you don't have your farms for free. And you could be having like 12 more farms at this point, meaning like you can have like almost 20 farms already, which is amazing for Japanese. You already have like the tier 2 upgrades for the town center. So even though you lost the water, you know, farms are really good for Japanese, so it won't really matter. It won't really matter in the long run. At this point, you can already start seeing the difference in the food economy. And Louis mining quite a lot of gold. Always gotta make sure like it's not doing any kind of fast Asia or something. I don't think it's gonna be doing like, we have seen Louis going for fast Imperials for quite a long time. But because he went for the Desert Raider, he already used that card. I don't know what are his options for the Imperial Age that are worth it. Like villagers? Yeah, but you know, how many villagers they give you in Imperial Age? I'm not so sure. Let's take a look. So it's 10 villagers. And all villagers work 10% faster. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe... maybe it's worth it. If you have the 10% bonus, then by all means, it doesn't look like a bad choice. It's like Anamucha's doing a pretty good job here of that. Louis is gonna be pushing here in the south. Beasty gonna be forced to go back for now. Good thing is he still have a big gold vein here. And what the hell? Beasty managed to build 3 dogs. He's gonna be taking down Louis' water. So many things happening here. Meanwhile, Onamushas just guiding those Desert Raiders, but I wonder if Louis is gonna lose the water here. I already lost a significant number of military ships. I don't even know how he managed to build a dock. There were quite a lot of Springle ships around here. Be careful with that demo ship here. And looks like Louis will have to invest a little bit on the water if he tends to keep it. But those Desert Raiders are really paying off. I like it actually. Castle Age Ayyubid. Very, very fun. Very, very fun indeed. It's such an annoying unit to deal because, like, you need the archers for sure, but at the same time, if you mix with lancers, it's really hard to point and click. Hello, Dakon Blackblade. How you doing, man? I haven't watched this series. I thought, yeah, you know what? Let's just watch it now. For me, they all start so late, so late. I'm always excited against Louis against Beasty kind of game. It's really, really cool. I'm really tired. I'm really, really tired. Like 6 AM every day. Go university, study Chinese, then work. So not being super consistent with these streams. But Louis doing a really good job with those Desert Raiders. I think it's paying off really well. And look at Beasty. He took down everything. Now Louis has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs, so it's still not over yet. But I don't see Louis interested on water anymore. So you know what? You can take it. Louis is going Imperial. And he's gonna be upgrading all those units, which is gonna be even more valuable. Shogun at the castle already here, so it's gonna be really hard to rate. This thing is like a... I'd rather not say it. All these platforms are getting so... I don't know, man. I don't remember the time where people easily got offended by saying bad words. But if I say it, you know, there's always trouble. It's always trouble. Anyway, you can imagine what I was gonna say here. This big. Anyway. So. And indeed, there is the A shop, and it's gonna be trade wing advisors. I like this. I like this. Grab a bit of water here. Now, this doesn't affect the unit from here, but he's already... I mean, it's basically pure Camel Lancers and Desert Raiders at this point. And he can have, like, very, very strong Camel Lancers in the Imperial Age with extra % HP. And Sacred Victory approaching for Louis. The problem with the Japanese is that, yeah, their base is really safe when you have the Shogun at the castle, but you don't have access to keeps until the Imperial Age. Let's take a look at Beast's vision. And maybe he suspects Louis is gonna go for the Imperial Age already. He still have some food in the bank. Let's take a look at how many farms he has. Only 17 farms. But the beauty of this is that you have 3 units, so... Beasty may recover after this. Take a look at his food economy. Should be really good with those farms around the TC and just having the leftover fish here. It should be pretty good. The problem is these guys are gonna be quite annoying. Actually, these junks can be actually very good against this, just because of their range damage. They don't have any range armor, so... And Louis reaches Imperial Age. We're gonna say, indeed, Elite Desert Raiders. The first upgrade he gets. Is he gonna go? He's not gonna wait for the upgrades. Beasty only having 24 Spearmen. I'm not exactly sure where they are. There you go. Spearman, I mean, against 41 these Raiders. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Like, look at this. It's really like this a Raider only type of composition. There was a game I cast many months ago. There was a guy going full Desert Raiders on the Feudal Age, and he ended up going quite well. Oh my god, Imperial Age, they look so sexy with the black and the yellow. If it only was in green. I don't like the green here. I don't like the green. It doesn't work very well. Countering placements coming here. So Louis is gonna start spamming keeps. If there is something that Louis likes to do other than building walls, it's spamming keeps. Especially when he's behind, but he's a stone lover. There you go, the first keep. I guess another keep may come soon. And is Beasty trying to go for Imperial Age? He's not creating any unit. Maybe he just needs to age up as soon as possible. But these are too many Desert Raiders. Surprisingly enough, Louis doesn't have like a super good economy. A lot of these units were for free. Like from these 34 Desert Raiders, probably maybe half of them were free, probably. So this should be half. This should be half the army, and that's a significant difference. That's a significant difference for sure. And indeed, looks like Beast is doing his best trying to go to Imperial Age. He needs those upgrades. These guys are already elite, so they are no joke. And not only that, they are debuffing those Onamushas. It's a tough time. It is a tough time. And Beasty have enough resources for the Age-up. I wonder if he gonna be going for that Tanegashima Gunsmith. It is. Probably do Revolt the Queens will work here. Revolt the Queens, Osutsu. Probably when you have a big mass, they have AoE damage, and these guys don't have any range armor, so I guess they will be doing quite okay. The problem is it gonna be enough time to get those units out? So when you get free siege, like that's your siege is your only hope at this point, right? Like leveraging the advantage of siege. And yeah, Tanegashima Gunsmith already there. And let's see which units he will go for. He's actually upgrading for elite archers. I like this a lot. I wonder how elite Yumi archers are gonna deal against these. These already have +3 range armor. And Beastie have the water. So somehow like Beastie was in a really tough position, but now I feel like he's not really. Not so much. I mean, town center upgraded. Stonewall's already here. Look at this guy. Like I don't know how he got here. It's amazing. And Louis going for incendiary arrows. I mean, makes sense. He's really not making any unit. He's thinking like, you know what? I'm just gonna make this Raiders, and I'm just gonna go for, you know, incendiary arrows and keep making those, and that's it. Like that's the plan. Just upgrade what we have, because we don't have the economy to create some premium units. We can only afford a single hand cannoneer, guys. Oh my god, another keep. 2 keeps already. Probably gonna see another one. And the problem is Beastie's big Goldbane is here. exactly where Louis is. Like, a keep here will be amazing, although Japanese keeps are not really the best. It's better than nothing, especially against those springling placements. A keep there will do wonders. And now we will see if Yumi archers are gonna be doing something. Only 11 of them. They are buffed, so they do have extra damage, but talking about extra damage, these guys will be doing way more ranged damage now with incendiary arrows, and he is getting still bow strength. Looks like he is all in with those Desert Raiders. It's like, you know what, I don't need anything, just gonna go Desert Raiders and that's it. That's all I need. A single unit composition. It's really frustrating, to be honest. Like, single unit compositions that will drive you crazy. Horse archers, Mangurai, especially in the Imperial Age, and Palace Guards. Like, it's one of those situations where I'm only gonna make this unit. And to be fair, he doesn't have the economy to make anything more fancy. Like, don't get me wrong, these guys are not cheap either. But you're getting 3 free from here, so it makes sense to, you know, to invest everyone into your favorite child, if you want to call it that way. Beasty suffering from success here, already having too much food on the bank thanks for those fishing ships. The only problem is the gold, and Louis is already denying the gold on the top. This gold is already being mined. It's halfway there, almost. Eventually it's gonna be finished. Biology coming, another upgrade for your favorite song, and they are actually doing quite a decent damage. Looks like Louis is gonna wait for those upgrades until, I think biology should be like the last important upgrade that Louis will get, and then he will, you know, he will just go for it. Osutsu, on the other hand, getting a decent number of Osutsu, which have splash damage, so they actually can do really good against Mangurai or Desert Raiders. It's in situations like this, they should be doing quite a decent damage. Just let those samurai tank the damage. Just let the samurai die for you. And finally, Beasty gets a castle. What's the difference between a keep and a castle? First time I see castle here. This one is keep. So what's the difference? Like, they do the same, right? Yeah, talking about like, what's the difference in English? Is there like a technical difference between a castle and a keep? I'm not really sure about it. It looks like Louis is gonna return the favor. Still have a dock here. Managed to build another dock. It's gonna be quite annoying here for this part of the lake. And Beasty already securing the gold. Now the beauty of Japanese sorry. The beauty of Japanese is that you run out of gold, you can go to stone. Like, look at all the free stone that you get thanks for the gold. Japanese is really good in the Imperial Age, to be honest. Have a lot of passive income going on for them. Meanwhile, Louis is gonna double it up and give it to the next 7 more Desert Raiders coming. I wonder what Louis' winning condition is. Oh, okay. It's like he's gonna go for some mangonels, and 2 or 3 mangonels here are just gonna melt everything here. I think like that's what he's thinking, you know. Because Desert Raiders alone are not enough to kill your opponent, especially with a keep and a Shogun at the castle. It's not gonna be good enough. Oh, okay, that's a cool ship. Looks like Beasty is gonna lose the water now. Not that it really matters, to be honest. He has plenty of food in the bank. How many farms he got? Only 25. Yeah, only 25. It's like in a lot of wood. Looks like he's a little bit in trouble here. Louis already causing a little bit of chaos here in the north. The first mangonel is out and another one will come. Plus a cold brain. Looks like he's just building slowly his army of the dead. This is crazy. I didn't when I went into this game I didn't expect this. Like this is, oh god. That's a lot of Deserators. That's a lot of Deserators. Spearman going for a raid. Not gonna be able to do much with that keep, but the keep going down. Otsutsu doing work here. How many Otsutsu we have? 24 Otsutsu. Is this gonna be enough to take those? The only thing that Louis can save Louis from this, I think, is just the Mangonel. But look at the damage of that Mangonel. It's just nasty. Coolberry gonna be taking down this keep. Otsutsu. Are they gonna be able to do some damage here? And Beasty knows how important this Mangonel is. He's gonna sacrifice all those villagers. Going back to 63 villagers. Oh god. Just for a single Mangonel. Japanese only get them in Imperial? You mean the keeps? Yeah. It's like Louis, is he trying to trade? Apparently he does. Now Beasty has a... like 22 Otsutsus is really scary. And I wonder how they're gonna do against this. The problem is these Mangonels. Like a couple of them is just really hard to deal with. Especially you just put your army around them, and then what are you supposed to do? You know. It looks like Deserators are just going for the range attack. They don't care about the melee. You know what? Incendiary arrows. It's where the money is at. And Bombard gonna get sniped. Horseman is starting to get into the mix of Louis. Now there are plenty of units here, plenty of archers, which there's not any. There isn't any archer anymore. Keep goes down. Not Beasty run out of gold, run out of stone. And the only thing that he has is free siege. Like that's. You can never underestimate the value of free siege with the Japanese. But looks like now Louis has enough siege to keep pushing forward, and Beasty taps out. Man, what a game! I didn't expect to see so many Deserators here. Japanese on Imperial Age, always a pleasure to watch. Oh my god. That's really nice.